Hi everybody, I'm Pastor Brady.
And I'm Deaconess Marissa.
And welcome back to another episode of P
and D
Theater.
Last week on P&D Theater, we talked about Luther's Small Catechism and why Martin Luther decided to write it.
We talked about how many people in Luther's day were, dumb brutes, as he put it, and how even the pastors of the day really didn't understand the basics of the Christian teaching. So that is why he wrote his Small Catechism. But that still begs the question, what's in here?
So today, we're going to look inside the Catechism to see what it's all about, and that's what we'll be talking about this season on
P&D
Theater.
So come join us. It's a real page-turner.
Under the table of contents, you'll see that there's the 10 Commandments, the Creed, the Lord's Prayer, the Sacrament of Holy Baptism, Confession, and the Sacrament of the Altar. These are called the 6 chief parts of the Catechism, and these are what we're going to be going over each and every week.
The first thing we'll be covering are the 10 Commandments. You know, the commandments that Moses received from God on Mount Sinai?
Then we'll be talking about the Creed, specifically the Apostles' Creed. You know, that thing we say almost every single week in church.
Next is the Lord's Prayer, the prayer that Jesus taught us to pray in the Gospels.
From there, we'll be taking it to one of our favorite topics, baptism.
After that, we have confession and the office of the keys.
Finally, we'll be wrapping it all up with the discussion about the Lord's Supper.
And of course, this is Luther's Small Catechism with explanations. So, along the way, we'll be asking,
what does this mean?
Now, many of us have probably gone through this book during confirmation or catechism class, and that would have been on Wednesday night or once a week.
But it wasn't Luther's intention that we should only go through this book or the Bible once a week, either at church or during confirmation class. He intended us to be going over this regularly and as a family.
It was Luther's intention that parents would go over this with their children in the home, not just on Sundays or during catechism class.
At the beginning of every section, we can even see this written, as the head of the family should teach them in a simple way to his household.
So we hope you'll join us as a family as we go through Luther's Small Catechism. We also pray that your own devotional time at home would be a blessed time as well.
Until next time,
Will you pray with us?
Dear God, help us to teach others about your word. Amen.